This video topic is the exact reason why I started my YouTube channel. This is going to be a side of me that you have not seen me talk about directly. I've kind of danced around the topic many a times, but this time you are going to fully witness the resentment and bitterness that I have towards the business and reality of online video. I'm Amanda Horvath, and I'm all about helping business owners and entrepreneurs leverage the power of video without breaking the bank or taking up tons of their time. So if you're looking to use video in your strategy this year, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. For the past 5 years, I've been running a video marketing company, and during this time, I got to work with some amazing clients. Now, these were top entrepreneurs and business owners, and during that time, I got to see the back end of their marketing strategies. So there was a lot that I got to witness that a lot of people were not able to witness. So I got to collect tons and tons of data points throughout this time to see kind of what worked, what didn't work in video, and how people were thinking about video. And during that time, I basically realized how messed up the entire industry is. On one side of the equation, business owners aren't thinking about video properly. And I know this isn't you guys, so don't get offended because you are watching and learning every single week on this channel about how to properly think about video and apply it to your business. But there are so many business owners out there that don't think about it properly. Now, on the flip side, there's videographers. And videographers, generally speaking, a lot of them do not want to be videographers. They want to be filmmakers. And they see your project as nothing other than a paycheck. It's sad, but it's true. A lot of the content that business owners are looking to create underutilizes videographer skills, and it can get very monotonous to continuously work on those projects. And so very quickly, their heart isn't in it, and your video isn't the best. So that's kind of the lay of the land in terms of online video. That's kind of what's happening. And in this video, I want to very specifically address 3 main problems that I see in the industry so that if you are going to hire, you can kind of go into it with the proper mindset and understand how to solve these problems. Problem number 1, no one takes ownership. When you hire a videographer, it is not uncommon for you to lean on them to drive the project forward. You give them something, some sort of input, and you are waiting for them to kind of come back to you and develop this whole idea for what to execute. Now, on the flip side, the videographer is waiting for you to give them instructions. They absolutely hate when someone calls them up and says, "Hey, I want to create a video. How much does it cost?" Because the truth is, you can't just tell someone how much a video costs. You need to know what they want to create, how many interviews they're looking to use, are they looking to do a scripted video, and they're kind of leaning on the business owner to come up with the ideas. It's really frustrating because as a videographer, you don't know the business enough to come up with these strategic ideas for how to make videos that are genuinely going to help a business. So both of you are kind of hoping that the other person takes the lead, and therefore no one takes ownership in the entire project. When you cannot specifically tell your videographer what you want, they are going to take initiative to create what they want. When they create what they want, it is not going to be a video that is going to convert for your business. What they are focused on first and foremost is capturing amazing visuals. They might not even care about telling an amazing story. Now here's why. As a videographer, your reel is one of the most important videos that you can have. A reel is a combination of all of the different visuals that you have shot throughout the year. So typically at the end of the year, every single videographer will kind of recut a reel together of everything that they've captured. So during that year, they are collecting footage to make that reel look epic. So they are purely focused on getting really great visuals. Now, in order to get really great visuals, sometimes you need high quality gear that is going to stabilize your shot, or a slider or something that's going to bring production value to the cinematography behind the video that you are producing. Now, the video that you personally need for your business likely doesn't need all that. It needs to tell a good story and move your audience from this place to this place. So neither the business owner or the videographer is thinking about that. They're just thinking about, we need a video, which brings me to point and problem number 2. But before I dive into problem number 2, I am curious, have you been burned by working with a videographer in the past? Go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. And if you are a videographer watching this, I would love to hear your complaints about your situation as well with working with business owners, because let me tell y'all, it is a two-part game. Problem number 2, video is viewed as a checkmark. I cannot tell you the number of business owners that I have tried to guide in the direction of creating a video strategy, but they don't think it's necessary. I've even had one business owner, which drove me absolutely mad when I heard it, but I tried to stay composed and explain to her why she is wrong. She told me that the only thing that the videographer needs to know is these 5 adjectives about my business. No. I need you to hear this. Video is the #1 online marketing tool today, and it has the opportunity to entirely shift your entire marketing efforts. I'm telling you, video is key. It's not this extra thing that you get to do if you have a leftover budget for the year. It is not just a cool factor to have a video on your website. It is a true opportunity to meet your customers where they are at, educate prospects so that they can be more aware of your products and services and how you run your business. It also has the opportunity to build your thought leadership. If you start producing videos that show your expertise, then people know how to engage with you. You'll be invited to speak at conferences, you'll be invited on podcasts, and you'll start to have a whole different level of voice within your industry. So no, video is not only about having 5 adjectives. You can tell I get quite heated about this stuff because it just blows my mind, the level that people treat video at. If you are resonating with what I am saying, please go ahead and click like and drop a comment below. Problem number 3, issues take time to show up and then it's too late. By the time that you realize that there's a problem with the person that you hired, it's usually too late. There are 2 main scenarios in this situation. Now, scenario number 1 is that a lot of videographers don't fully realize what it takes to create the video that they set out to create. So it is not uncommon to be ghosted in this industry. So a videographer, if they're just starting out, they might come film your video. It might be going all perfectly on set and you think that you're like picturing this video to be the most epic video, blah, blah, blah. And then a couple weeks pass after the shoot, you haven't heard from them, you check in and they're like, oh, I'm getting to it. It's just taking me a little bit longer than I anticipated. And then in their mind, they're going, oh my gosh, I have spent so many hours on this video already. I am not getting paid for enough for this stuff. And maybe it's just not even worth me finishing because this video is horrible and I didn't do a great job of getting everything that I needed for it to really come together. But I also don't want to admit to the business owner that it isn't coming together, so I'm just gonna stop texting them. It blows my mind, but this is genuinely a thing that has happened. So have you experienced this? Go ahead and drop a comment below. I would love to hear your opinion of it. And then scenario number 2 is that you do get a completed video. The video is not exactly what you wanted, but hey, it checks the mark. It's a check mark, right? And then the bill comes in and it's thousands of dollars and you have to pay for this video that likely you aren't going to use. Here's the solution. I hope you're still with me and you're not totally down on the opportunity of hiring someone, because now I want to give you the solution. Very, very genuinely, the reason that I had to step away from video production was to be able to solve these industry problems. I knew that so long as I continued doing production, I would be a part of this continual situation that was going on right now and continues to go on for a while. So if I was doing production for people, people would continue not listening to my video strategy. So I decided, you know what? I am going to 100% stop production and focus 100% of my effort on educating both parties in the situation, business owners and videographers, on how to do this properly. Hiring is an option if you go into it with the right mindset. And as much as you don't want to, it's time to take ownership. So whether you are a videographer watching this or a business owner, it's time to focus on education and learning how to properly go about creating a video strategy for your business. I have plenty of videos on this channel for you, so the only action that you need to take, I'm personally big into the one thing. So the one action that you can take to make everything else easier or unnecessary is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Truly, if you are not already subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe and click the bell so that you actually get notified whenever I release a new video. That way you are going to be able to pinpoint red flags before they happen and be able to navigate around them so that you do save tons of time and money when creating videos for your business. Okay, I knew I threw a ton at you, and now you know what I was talking about the bitterness and resentment that I have towards the online world of video and the business behind it. If you resonated with this, please go ahead and click like, drop a comment below letting me know, and otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.